Welcome to the athlete's secret weapon. Before we get into this, understand something most athletes miss. Your performance isn't just physical, and it's not just mental. It's all connected. The way you think, the way your body responds, the way you handle pressure, your breathing, your awareness, it all works together. And when that connection is off, you feel it. But when it's aligned, everything slows down, everything feels clear, and you start playing at a different level. You play in flow. That's what we're training here. Not just your mind, but your mind, your body, and your connection to something bigger than the moment in front of you. You're up. Final seconds. The score is tied. You've made this shot 1,000 times in practice, but your hands feel like someone else is driving them. You think, I know how to do this, so why can't I? If that image hit you, stay with me. You're not choking because you're weak or soft. You're trapped in a split-second loop your body invented to keep you safe, and it's stealing your practiced performance. Let's call out the problem straight. In games, you feel sudden tightness, your breathing speeds up, your thoughts crowd together like a broken record. Don't miss, and one mistake becomes the first domino. Coaches say, relax, next play, but that rarely works. Why? Because words don't reach the part of you that's already tightened. The loop is happening in your body before your brain gets a clear signal. Exactly. What athletes call choking isn't a moral failure. It's a sensory motor arrest. Under pressure, the nervous system narrows attention, muscles co-contract, and the proprioceptive feedback you rely on becomes noisy. Your practiced motor program gets buried under defensive tension. So telling yourself to calm down is like yelling at a locked door. You need to open a new window, something the body senses immediately. The science is simple. Small, targeted movement changes, sensory input. When you activate the muscles opposite the ones that are clamping down, you create a proprioceptive interrupt. That interrupt stops the automatic defensive loop and gives the brain a clean signal to rerun the practiced pattern. It's not about motivation. It's about changing incoming data to the nervous system so the correct program can run. So words are often late. Movement is immediate. That's the authority moment. Classic sports psychology meets body-first neuroscience. Now show us the tool. What does the Countermove reset actually look like? The Countermove reset is one simple 3 to 5 second opposite movement sequence you use between plays, free kicks, or serves. It does 3 things. It changes breathing, it rebalances tension across joints, and it sends a clear proprioceptive signal to the brain. Crucially, it's short, consistent, and practiced until it's automatic. Here's how it looks sport by sport. Basketball. If your shooting arm tightens, shoulder high, elbow locked, your opposite movement is a soft, exaggerated external rotation of the non-shooting shoulder combined with a big belly breath, then a deliberate shrug release. Count in, 2, 3, release. Soccer. After a tough touch, you'll plant and perform a quick opposite swing with your arms. Open the chest, press the fingertips down toward the opposite thigh. 3 seconds. Reset. Tennis. When your racket hand tightens, flip to a slow wrist flexion and exaggerated open palm with the other hand while lengthening the exhale. Each is short, specific, and feels different than the tension that got you stuck. Give me the exact script an athlete can use, not a concept. Words, cues, and timing we can use on the sideline. 3-second script for the court. Plant, belly breath in, fill low, rotate non-shoot shoulder out. Open, release shoulders, reset. Use the cues like a trigger. Fill low, open, reset. For the field, plant, press fingertips to opposite thigh. Ground. Big exhale, flow. For the court of serve, plant, open palm with the free hand. Loose. Slow exhale. Ready. Keep cues 1 to 2 syllables so they're easy under pressure. Practice them until they're reflexive. All right, real-world test. Jordan, you tried this in practice last week. Walk us through what happened and how it felt. Yeah, so I was in those late scrimmage reps where everything gets loud and I start leaning back on my shot. I did the 3-second reset between possessions. Plant, big belly breath, open my non-shoot shoulder, then shrug. The first time it felt weird, but then I noticed my shoulders dropped and my next shot felt automatic. Less thinking, more rhythm. It was like flipping off a light that had been blinding me. I hit 3 in a row after that.
That's exactly it. The immediate changes are posture relaxing, breath slowing, and focus narrowing on cues you practiced. There's also accumulating evidence. Quick somatic interrupts reduce catastrophic error rates and speed recovery after mistakes. We see measurable decreases in muscle co-contraction when athletes use targeted opposite movements.
So how do you train this so it's not a gimmick? I know listeners will try it once and either love it or toss it aside. Give us the practice prescription. Start with micro reps. Week 1, 5 minutes at the end of practice. 3 sets of 10 resets per side. Performed slow and deliberate. No ball, just the movement and cues. Week 2, add light skill integration. After a dribble, do the reset, then take the shot. Week 3, add time pressure. Coach simulates a quick reset, and you have 2 seconds to perform the reset and take action. Track it. Video 1 rep per day and note how breathing and posture change. Coaches, cue the reset after every error for 2 weeks. Make it a team ritual so it becomes normative. And the common mistakes? What kills the effectiveness? 2 big mistakes. 1, picking the wrong opposite movement. If it doesn't contrast the tension you want to interrupt, it won't register. 2, inconsistent practice. If you only use it once under pressure, your nervous system won't link the reset to performance. Solve this by videoing reps and matching the movement to the exact tightening pattern you get under stress. Paint the future for listeners who actually train this. What changes in a season if the countermove reset becomes routine? You become calm in crunch time, not because you're fearless, but because your body gives your brain a clean starting signal. Mistakes don't spiral. The time between error and recovery shrinks, and coaches begin trusting you in the clutch because you show up steady. Your body remembers the practiced pattern more reliably. That consistency compounds into trust, playing time, and fewer nights replaying mistakes. And the flip side, keep doing nothing and the loops keep running. Same reactions, same regrets. Final ownership moment? Nobody can install this for you. The Countermove reset is deceptively simple, but training it takes discipline. Start small, track it, and give it 1 full week before you judge. Your responsibility is to show up and practice the little thing that makes the big difference. If this episode landed for you, here's your challenge. Over the next 7 days, do the micro rep protocol. Film 1 15-second clip showing your Countermove reset, post it to Instagram or TikTok, and tag @AthleteSecretWeapon with hashtag #CountermoveReset. We'll share standout clips and give coaching notes. Let's get to work. If this podcast hit for you, don't just listen and move on. Own it. Because this isn't just about what you know. It's about how you show up. Your mind, your body, your habits, your awareness, it's all connected. And it's all your responsibility. And when you start taking ownership of that connection, that's when things change. That's when you are free to play your best. That's when you become the elite athlete you are. Have fun, play hard, and we'll see you next time. Let's get to work.